Hey everyone, this is Stephen Casey Railpin here, and welcome to another locomotive update. So as you can see, I don't have any new locomotives because these two locomotives you see right here are basically they're not new. I've had these for quite some time now. I just want to say I just did some custom work to these locomotives recently. Because the first stop we're going to start off is the SD60M Triclops, which this is a Walters mainline. So it's basically the Triclops 60M. So what I did to it is I basically renumbered it. So as you can see, I renumbered it to the modern, the 1400 series, because, BNSF began renumbering their SD60M starting in 2014, because to make room for the ES44C4s that are also going to be renumbered, and that are going to be numbered in the 8100 series. So the 60Ms were renumbered 2 times. So they first start off in the 9200 series when they were first delivered by Burlington Northern. And then, I believe somewhere in like 2010 or so, they're renumbered to the 8100s. And then in 2014, they were renumbered again to the 1400s. So my example I renumbered is 1403. So I'll show you. Here's the road number. Because I think this is a little bit correct, because I believe the real one had like the smaller numbers. So I just basically, what I did is I put some micro sol or micro set on this, and then just scratched it off using the X-Acto knife. Scratched it off, and then I put the new number on here. And the number boards, the same thing. The same thing, I just used an X-Acto knife just to scrape it off, and then put the new numbers on here. It looks good. So there's that, and I'll show you the other side. Here's this side as well. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there it is. 1403. So, there it is. So, there's the Triclops SD60M, which is basically BNSF SD60M, but still in BN paint. So, the reason why I did the 1403, because according to some prototype pictures I saw that 1403 basically was one of the few SD60Ms that still retains the BNSF letters underneath the cab windows, right here. But however, the road number was renumbered on this side. This was probably the only one I can find, because the rest, basically have been, the new road numbers were put underneath the cab windows and such. So that was the only one. So that's why I decided to go with 1403. So that was the only picture I can find for the Triclops. So yeah, also the real 1403 didn't have this American flag decal removed, but I decided to keep mine here just because I think it looks really nice. The American flag still looks good on the BNSD60Ms, even though this is now BNSF. So there it is. It looks really nice. I can't wait to get this locomotive back on the layout and then run it again. I'll definitely run it as on some of the mixed rates and such, or even local power as well. So there it is. Looks good. So we'll get that out of the way. The next custom locomotive I'd like to tell you guys is this one right here. This is a Bachmann GP50 highhood, so it's an ex-Southern highhood. So basically, I first got this locomotive since I've had this locomotive since I believe when I was in high school. So what I did to it was it basically started as a Southern locomotive, but because Southern was a railroad that existed from since the 70s and the 80s, they had the high hoods and such. So apparently I custom painted it when I was since high school, but unfortunately since I didn't know how to get decals, since at that time I didn't have a job at the time. So what I did is I custom painted it with black paint, and then just put paper as the decal. Used paper as basically a temporary decal. So later, as soon as I finally ordered some new decals, because basically for both the decals I did on both the G50 and the SD60M, they're both from Switchline decals. So, and then after I watched several tutorial videos on how to do decaling, I decided to try it out myself, and boom, there it is. So then I put new decals. I put the front decal here on the G50, and then I still have the paper decal on paper taped on here on the you know, on this G50 right here. I still have it there. And then here it is. Here's the new decal. You can see. It's really nice. So for those who don't know, 7054 was the only G50 to be painted the horse head scheme. So that's why I did that. It's really nice. And then here's the back side. Yeah, still with the paper and all that. So, but anyways, I decided to keep that out there, just because, you know, it's very hard to do it, because they basically just light up number boards and they're just molded on. So there it is. And here's the other side. Looks really good. So yeah. So then let me do a little bit of a comparison with my other Bachmann G50, which is another one I have. So here you can see this is what they both look like. But I can see that this one's a little bit larger, because the decal I ordered from there came from the SD4-2. It's an NS decal set for SD4-2 number 3412, but I decided to go and use it on this one. As you can see, the one on this one's a little bit larger compared to this one. So it's a little bit smaller, but I didn't mind. It looks okay to me. So anyways, that's basically what I did, the custom work I did on this Bachmann G50. So let me just take the 7077 aside and put it back. And there it is. So there's one of my custom locomotives that I custom painted since high school, and then I put temporary like paper on it. Like basically they were not decals. And then after that I got official decals, took those off and applied those on, and boom, it's ready. It looks nice. So there it is. So that's just gonna be my locomotive update. I know this is not a locomotive update because I don't have any new locomotives at the time. So yeah. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this quick little locomotive update on some of the custom projects I did. So well, yeah. So that's gonna do it for this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Alright. Have a good day, everybody.